Srimad Bhagavatam is actually said to be like this brilliant sun. So Srimad Bhagavatam says, there is a verse coming very nicely. Krishne Swadamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibihi Saha Kalau Nashta Trisham Yesha Puranarko Aduno Tidaha. So the meaning is, this Bhagavata Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, Goloka Vrindavan, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. So persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali shall get this light from this Mahapurana. So now again, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, as long as we have Srimad Bhagavatam, we do not need anything else. So such a glorious Purana is Srimad Bhagavatam. Today we will cover another sloka from the lamentation of the gopis that describes about the crown of Vrindavan. So what is the crown of Vrindavan? The crown of Vrindavan is actually Sri Giri Govardhan. Actually Giri Govardhan was so high thousands of years ago. But now it is shrinking down because of the curse. In this verse, the gopis glorify Govardhan hill, which is not only the crown of Vrindavan but the crown of the entire universe actually. So the sloka goes like this. Khandaya matrir abala haridasa varyo yat Ramakrishna charanasparasa pramodaha manam danoti sagago ganayostayoryat paniyasuyavasa kantara kandamulai. So this sloka is still about the lamentation of gopis. Because of the separation from Krishna, so they are crying. Khanda means, oh, aho. Ayam means this. Atri means hill. So here it is the Giri Govardhan hill. Abala means we are the ones with no strength. Abala. Bala means strength and abala means no strength. But actually here something I have to point out. In the Srimad Bhagavatam that was actually translated by, because Srila Prabhupada could not do the 10th canto onwards. So, but the 10th canto that was translated by the disciples afterwards. So there are some people don't really want to read those. I don't know anyway. But here is something is wrong actually. Wrong in the sense here they are translating abala as just friends, which is not that. Abala means the ones with no strength. So because gopis are talking, so that means we don't have any strength to go out. We don't have any strength mentally to really get out from the society and everything. So that's what we are going to see. So you have to be careful about the meanings. So here abala means the ones with no strength, not like just friends. So abala means somebody that is related to no strength. Anyway, Haridasa Varya means the best among the servants of the Lord. Yet because Ramakrishna Charana of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and Balaram, Sparasha means by the touch, Pramodaha means jubilant, Manam means respect, Tanoti means offers, Saha means with, Go Ganayo, the calves and cowherd boys, they are all called Go Ganayo. Go means cows and Gana means they are all who are associated with the cows. Tayo, to them means who? To Krishna and Balaram. Yet because Paniya means drinking water. Suyavasa, very soft grass. Kantara means caves. And Kandamulaha, and edible roots. So of all the devotees, this Govardhan hill is the best. All the devotees of Krishna. Oh my friends, we do not have strength to go outside ourselves to meet Krishna. So this hill supplies Krishna and Balaram along with their cows and cowherd friends with all kinds of necessities, water for drinking and very soft grass, caves, fruits and flowers and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers so many things to the Lord to enjoy. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, Govardhana hill appears very jubilant. So, actually, there is also another verse which is related here. It says, Tat braja striya asrutya venugitam smarodayam kachit paroksham krishnasya swasakibhyo anavaranyam. So when the young ladies in the cowherd village of Braja heard the song of Krishna's flute, which arouses the influence of Cupid, some of them privately began describing Krishna's qualities to their intimate friends. So if we see the chapter, this particular chapter is about their lamentation only. So the translation has to be perfect. Otherwise it is not going to give that intended mellows. So now, if we see the Giri Govardhan, it has two eyes as Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda. So this is the glory of Giri Govardhan is, it has at the foothills of Govardhan, these wonderful Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda are actually located. They are the topmost abodes compared to all the holy places in the entire, all the worlds. These are the highest. Actually, Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura explains the opulence of Govardhan hill like this. Paniya refers to the fragrant, cool water from the Govardhana waterfalls, which Krishna and Balaram drink and use to wash their feet and mouth. Govardhana also offers other beverages such as honey, mango juice and pilu juice. Suyavasa actually indicates Dhruva grass. That is what used to make the religious offerings of Arghya. In a Naivedyam, when we really offer, they used to use the Dhruva grass or Tulasi. So now Govardhana also has grass that is fragrant and soft and conducive to the very strong growth of cows. And so the cows give so much of more milk. Thus this grass is used for feeding the transcendental herds. So Kantara refers to the caves where Krishna, Balaram and their friends play, sit and lie down. These caves give pleasure when the weather is too hot or too cold. So you see, if the weather is too hot, it will give wonderful, very, very, very cool place, and also when it's raining and everything. So the mountain takes care of giving very, very, very much pleasure to all the Gopas and Krishna and Balaram. And Govardhan also features soft roots for eating, and also it has jewels too for the ornamenting the body, and also flat places for sitting, and there are a lot of stones, jewels, so that actually glisters, and so many things, all in the service of Sri Radha and Krishna. Yes, all the Gopas, Gopis and Radha and Krishna and Balaram. So Vrindavan is glorious because there is Krishna is also playing the flute in the meadows of Govardhana. That was what we really covered last week. And the peacocks are dancing and becoming stunned. All the birds and animals are listening and watching. And the gopis here say, Khantayam. Khantayam means Khant ayam. Khant ayam, Khantayam. Which means they are expressing their feeling of sorrow. But actually, in the middle of the sorrow, they are feeling so much of Anand. Why? Because anything related to Krishna is Anand. Even though they are all actually feeling separation, but the separation itself is actually giving them Anand because of the thinking about Krishna. Actually, they are disappointed because they cannot have direct darshan of Krishna. But they are eternally, they are actually having the darshan of Krishna in their minds. So yet they are feeling increasing ecstasy. So actually, the separation actually increases the prema. So the feeling of prema, so all the prema is increased by separation. So that is why we always talk that Vipralamba is actually the very, very important thing that in Krishna Bhakti. So we have to feel the separation. If the separation is not there, there is no Bhakti. And there will be separation and union. Separation, union. This is how the prema is getting nourished. And these gopis all they say, we are abala. Abala means devoid of strength. Why? They are actually thinking about so many things about them. Even the female deers, the deer, they really go near to Krishna with their husbands following behind them. And there is nothing in this world to restrict them. But for us, everyone is an obstacle. Our husbands, actually, gopis are married to Krishna only. Remember the Brahma Vimogana, they are married to Krishna only. But the way they really came here to enact this, how the Prema Bhakti has to be with us, how we should have Prema Bhakti, that is what is going on here. So they belong to Krishna. But because of the Yoga Maya, they think that they are not married to Krishna. So, okay, this is very important. For us also, we should not think that we are married to somebody here and there. No, they are not relations at all. So, our only relation is Krishna. So, whatever that is, when we have Prema Bhakti, out of Prema Bhakti, we have to always approach Krishna only. This is basically the theme of the whole thing here. That is why the Yoga Maya is acting in such a way that they have the feeling that they were actually got married to somebody else. But actually they all belong to Krishna. In fact, every jiva belongs to Krishna only. So here they are lamenting. For us everything is an obstacle. Our husbands are obstacles. Mother-in-law, fathers-in-law, brothers and friends, everybody is an obstacle. And what is the greatest obstacle of all? The restrictions that exist in our own minds also. Why? Fear of being disgraced in the society. Therefore, we are abala. So, Prema Bhakti is something that is anugatya. This is very important now. Prema Bhakti, we can keep on talking, but the thing is, it is impossible to get. It's something that is anugatya. What is anugatya? Anugatya means without the mercy of spiritual master, it can never be attained. It's not like do it yourself or something. No, it's not possible. That's why we sing this. Sri Guru Charana Patma Kevala Bhakati Satma Bande Mui Savadana Mate. The lotus feet of Guru or the Satma. The Satma means shelter. And the Prema Bhakti for Krishna exists in the heart of that Guru only. This is its source. It is not something that we can actually order from Amazon or something. No, the source is the heart of these Prema Bhaktas. And that is the source. There is no other source. Krishna does not give Prema Bhakti. No, it won't. How can he? No. Prema Bhakti can be given only by the pure devotee who has the Krishna Bhakti, who has the Prema Bhakti. So that is the source. If one does not have devotion for the spiritual master, he does not serve, and also he does not serve him and not surrender to him. He is trying to do by his own endeavor. Prema Bhakti will never come. These are all Gurudev's words that I am really going through, of course. So unless one attains his mercy, one will never experience Krishna Bhakti and will never receive darshan of Krishna. Only spurti, up to spurti one may go. Dream and spurti one may go up to. But the real Prema Bhakti is hidden. So therefore here the gopis are saying, Sakhis, for a long time we have been desiring to meet with Krishna, but our feet are unable to go there. Our eyes are unable to see him. And our hands are unable to touch him. In our helpless condition, we cannot attain his darshana. The birds and the deer and everyone else is allowed to receive his touch and serve him. But we are not. However, nearby to us is Giri Raja, Who is Haridasa Varya? Haridasa Varya means he is the only, he is actually the first devotee. He is the Haridasa means a servant of Hari, servant of Krishna. And Haridasa Varya means Govardhan Giri. So this Govardhan Giri is the number one Haridasa. So whoever is having the name as Haridasa, that means is we are actually following the footstep of Giri Govardhan's service to Krishna. And hence he is our Guru. So without the mercy of Sri Guru, one cannot get Prema Bhakti. Our Gurudev says there are three kinds of mercies that you really need to get. Of course, besides, first you have to get the mercy of Gurudev, Guru. So that is number one. So the second, then Vrindavan, Braj Dham, mercy from the Dhams. What are they? Yamuna. And then also Tulasi. Then Giriraj. So Giriraj, Yamuna, Tulasi, these are all coming from the Dhams. And we have to get the mercy there. That is the reason that every day we do Tulasi Puja. So without the mercy of Guru, we cannot even get to the next level, that the mercy from the Dham we cannot get even. So that means one cannot get Prema Bhakti without all these. So if we surrender to him through Giriraj, if we go to him and offer puja to him and serve him, then certainly by that seva, we will receive the good opportunity to serve Krishna. This is the nature of the spiritual master. So Giriraja is a spiritual master here. So that is why also we will see the Saksha Dharitvena Samasta Sastra. See, actually in the Govardhan Ashtakam, so Saksha Dharitvena Samasta Sastra Uktastada Bhavyata Eva Satbihi. Okay, this is actually Guru Ashtaka. So Guru Ashtaka is actually saying that Saksha Dharitvena Samasta Sastra means the Guru is the one who is especially dear to Krishna. And all jivas are dear to him. Yet by serving and receiving the mercy from such a Guru who can actually overpower Krishna by prema. Okay, here something is very important. Overpower. How can one actually overpower? Because if Krishna has love for us, we have love for Krishna, hopefully, not everybody. But only because if Krishna has love, more love for us, which is the case normally, he overpowers us. But if we have more love for Krishna than what Krishna has for us, then we will overpower Krishna. This is very important. So now if we do not overpower Krishna, we cannot see Krishna. So first we have to make Gurudev to be happy. That makes Lord Nityananda Prabhu, that is Balaram, Adi Guru, to be happy. That makes Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happy. And with his mercy only we can get Radha Krishna Bhakti. Otherwise we cannot get it. So Guru is first. Then you have the Dham, mercy from Dham, as I mentioned, Yamuna, Tulasi, and topmost is Giriraja. So Gurudev is very important here, which is coming. So these gopis are considering Giri Govardhan as their Guru. Mangalam Sri Gurum Sukha Padam Manasam Deham Chittarpanam Sambandam Dadatum Te Arputam Sharanam Sri Guru Pada Sharanam. So this is actually a verse from Golaka Ashtakam that I composed long time, 2016 or something, when I was in Vrindavan. So this has eight slokas, and first one is this one. It starts with Sri Guru only. So my repeated obeisance unto the glorious lotus feet of Sri Gurudeva, by giving my body, mind and soul for serving him. He is the one who gives the real relation, the sambandha to Krishna. First he gives sambandha. Then by seva and affectionately serving him, he gives prema. There is no other way. I take shelter at his lotus feet. So Govardhan Parikrama, as you must have heard, is very, very important. In our In our Vrindavan Parikrama, Govardhan Parikrama will be a must. So it is about, if you really go around Giri Govardhan, it is about 21 kilometers. But there is an inner Parikrama which is about probably about 10 kilometers. Actually, the Giri Govardhan was it is said to be some miles high. Now, if we see the maximum height, we can see is about 80 feet. But previously it was because when Pulastya Muni brought this Giri Govardhan to this place by carrying himself by his power, it was so big, very, very big. But after Krishna left, that is 5,000 years ago, out of separation from Krishna, so he is crying and crying because of the sadness, separation. He is diminishing his body every day at a rate of a sesame seed size. Every day he will be shrinking one sesame seed size lesser. So eventually after thousands of years it will be finished. Last time when we went to Vrindavan Parikrama, before starting the Parikrama, because whenever we start the Parikrama, we have to pay obeisance to the Holy Dham. Same thing again when you are actually starting the Parikrama of Giri Govardhan. The Parikrama is going around. Actually, the atmosphere of Govardhan Parikrama is very special. Everyone can feel the divine vibration there. We can see so many devotees circumambulating by their body, like what you are seeing here. See, they will keep on. This is 21 kilometers. So these 21 kilometers, they will be going around like this. This is Anga Pratikshna. Also have very, very special. This is very special. Some of them even do their each Anga Pratikshna 108 times every time. So what that means is, so they will start from some place and they will keep 108 stones, pebbles, and then they will just flatly, they just lie there, give the pranams like this, and then they will take one pebble and then push it up. So one Tandavat done. Then they get up again. Anyway, you are actually going to see that. Then he will push one more in the next one and next one. And only after he has done 108 Tandavat pranams at the distance of his own body, then he will move to the next step. Next level high. Then again 108. So like that only they really keep doing.
वो भी 108
108 भी है, बहुत से 291 भी है, 5 से 91 भी है, सब तक आगे महाराज।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Whatever, because there is no time to cook or anything. So there is no bodily concept. There is nothing. There is no way of thinking of anything. And this will be going on. And probably years it will take for some. And there is this is how they spend the time. But what will happen to this when they really go around Giri Govardhan? They complete the round, then Giri Govardhan gives a darshan for sure. By seeing the darshan of Giri Govardhan, so jubilant, they will not leave Giri Govardhan. They will want to do it again for another darshan. Because the darshan is so good, it is indescribable. They do not want to quit that. So this is how they will be going on. See their life? Yes. Because once you really get the taste of the spiritual mellow, you do not want anything else. Because it's a higher taste. So that is the beauty of this Leela Sthala. Giri Govardhan is a Leela Sthala. Again, I will pull one more verse from the Ashtakam. Just Goloka Ashtakam, I gave the name. Kari Dasa Giri Raja Govardhanam Karipada Sri Radha Kundanam Yadu Raja Yamuna Nitiranam Yashomadi Nandanam Sunandanam. Giri Raja, he is Haridas. My obeisance unto Sri Giri Govardhan, who is called Haridasa Varya, and Sri Krishna performed many wonderful pastimes here. My obeisances unto Sri Radha Kunda, where it all started from Lord Hari pressing his feet, forming Shyama Kunda. Krishna, the prince of Yadus, roamed near these banks of Yamuna. He is the son of Yashoda and Nanda Baba. All devotees performing this circumambulation, the parikrama of Giri Govardhan, should visit the temple called Harideva first. Why this Harideva? This Harideva is a unique place where Lord Krishna gave one darshan. How is that? There was a history behind. One day Srimati Radharani and the gopis were waiting for Krishna to come and then meet them. As they were waiting, the gopis started to feel intense separation from Krishna and they began to chant Haridev, Haridev, Haridev. Basically they are actually calling Krishna. Hari is Krishna. Krishna Dev, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Haridev, 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 over and over again. And their feeling really got so intensified to the point they were almost about to die. Suddenly Krishna appeared in this place. This was the place they were all just crying. And he appeared in this beautiful deity form, which you are actually seeing right side. But anyway, it's not the original deity, I will tell you again. So like kind of a 7-year-old boy, holding Govardhan hill on his left hand and the flute on his other hand. And so now when he appeared, all the Radharani and also gopis, their happiness went. There was no bound at all. So from that time onwards, every time they really come to here, because very near to that is Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda. So since then Radharani and gopis would come here every day and worshipped Govardhananatha, that is Haridev, with many offerings. As you know, the worship of Surya Deva, right? Because you all know gopis, along with Radharani, they all always used to go to worship sun god. Why sun god? Why sun god? Actually to go to meet Krishna only. This is how the gopis could get permission to go outside their homes. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Vrindavan, he was rolling on the dust of Vrindavan, and he saw this deity mad with, so this is what the Chaitanya Charitamrita also says, that mad with ecstatic love, the Lord came to Govardhan. It was there that he saw the deity of Harideva and offered his obeisances. Then he began to dance before the deity. And hearing of the Lord's wonderful activities, all people came to see him. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita. But so this Harideva is very important, that without worshipping Harideva, actually if you really do the Vrindavan Parikrama and the Govardhan Parikrama, it is useless. That's what it says. However, the deity, the original deity of Harideva was moved to the town of Rajdhani. There is a Rajdhani in Kanpur. When Aurangzeb he sent his soldiers to destroy so many Hindu temples, and this deity was also taken away. But now, if you go to Rajdhani, is also the deity is not there, no longer there. And nobody knows where the original deity is now. So this is the situation because of so many problems. So the gopis are saying, on the pretext of bathing in Manasa Ganga and also in the pretext of going sun god. This is how we are able to meet Krishna. So when they really go to Manasi Ganga, and there they take darshana of Harideva, because very near to this place is Manasi Ganga. This Manasi Ganga was the place where when they did Govardhan Puja, Lord Krishna himself gave darshan, and he took all the Naivedyam, and he was asking for, now I want water because I am so thirsty, because I ate so much of prasadam. And then Manasi Ganga was the one that he eventually had to really take the water and drank, because nobody brought any water for Giri Govardhan Puja. But anyway, so here they are saying, yes, every time we really go to Manasi Ganga, yes, we will go to Giriraj Govardhan, where the desires of our hearts will be completely fulfilled. So Krishna is taking the cows to graze and playing with his friends. There we will be able to receive his darshana. That is why they are coming in this pretext. This is how we should be. See all the Harikatha about Krishna, deities of Radha Krishna, everything that we have. But do we have that kind of hankering what the gopis really have for Krishna? So they are desperate. Unless one is desperate, we can clearly say that we don't have bhakti at all. So our only objective in our life is for meeting Krishna and attaining Krishna's service. This should be our only purpose. That is why we are practicing sadhana by accepting a guru. And here the gopis are saying, by thousands of our own efforts, we will never overcome the obstacles that prevent us from meeting Krishna. So many obstacles are there. Fear of our elders, others, then we are supposed to follow the Varnashrama Dharma. But we will be able to overcome when we attain the mercy of Giri Raja. So if we attain the mercy of Giri Raja, then all the obstacles will go away. So here the question is, why were the gopis put into so many obstacles? That is the play that they came to act from Goloka. Without obstacles, there is no rasa. Without obstacle, there is no real bhakti. For example, there is an elephant, he is very powerful. But how will we know that the elephant is very powerful? It has to be tied. It has to be tied by chain. Then it can break the chain and show the power. So this is exactly the drama that they are playing for our sake. We will be given obstacles against going towards Krishna. But without obstacles, there is no real bhakti. There is no way to relish the prema without obstacles. Prema means love in separation. And those of us in the stage of sadhana should never leave the company of that Vaishnava who is actually qualified to be followed. And so many distractions will come. But we should never leave a Vaishnava. This is instruction number 1 from Gurudev. But if we listen to the dictates of our own mind instead, we will descend down into the hell. What kind of things does the mind tell us? Look, take good health, good care of your body. Try to live as many years healthily here in this life. Take care of take good care of your body and remain comfortable. And endeavor only for your happiness and your family's happiness. Actually, Gurudev says, if we follow this kind of mentality, this kind of instruction, we will become trapped in the reactions to our own enjoyment, what we are trying to do. And only suffer in the next life and repeated birth after death. Because the human body is given for devotion purpose only. Not to be used by cats and dogs. So this is very important, especially those who have really come to the Western countries. They have it's very difficult for them to really get Krishna. It's impossible. Because they are living in the comfort. This is a big problem. So therefore, instead of listening to our stupid mind, We should honor the instructions of the spiritual master and hear from the Vaishnavas and the scriptures. That gives us the bala. Bala is what is the bala here? It is not the bodily power. It is not how much muscle that you really have. No, bala means spiritual power. The Balaram means what kind of bala he is? His spiritual power. With the spiritual power you can get everything. So like the gopis are saying in this verse, we are abala actually. We have no vitality. Because there is no association with sadhu means there is no bala. So how we should really deal with the sadhus? Lovingly we should speak to the sadhus, ask relevant questions and hear from what he wants to say. Attentively listen to the answers because he is the one who knows what are all the weaknesses that we have, what are the knowledges that we need to get so that our devotion can really come. Just like the coming away, out of these dirty things, and like a rose, it really comes up. That is the devotion, because a sadhu will know how to grow that rose and to really bring that blossom. Do not force them to speak what you want. Instead, listen to them as what they want to teach you. Many people are really big, they talk. Because why they are getting famous? Because they know what the people want to hear. That is not the way. We always know whatever that we really have in our mind. We don't want to hear those and then, no, not that. We want to, because those sadhus, the real sadhus will teach us what we should hear. So, without hearing these kind of advice from them, we cannot get the spiritual strength. That is why in the Stavamala the same thing is talked about. Prachinanam bhajanam atulam dushkaram srunuvato me nairyasyena jalavati kridayam bhakti lesalasasya. So without hearing their advice, we become only abala. See, we have no spiritual strength. The spiritual strength has to be given with proper sastras, proper foundation has to be necessary. All the tattvas need to be thorough. Otherwise we cannot relish. All these relations with the gopis and gopas and all those, we cannot really actually relish with our mind. It has to be relished by our soul only. For that we need to have a proper spiritual strength. Otherwise, that's no use. That's what that says. So we can see what severe austerities Hiranyakashipu performed. He also did austerities. But he did it for gaining material things. And also for acquiring his own planet. Dhruva Maharaj also performed very severe austerities. But these are not good. Even though in Srimad Bhagavatam we are going to read all these things, these are not the ultimate things. So, even Sukadeva Goswami, we have to be like the Sukadeva Goswami. As soon as he took birth, he started walking away from the home. He was getting into just entering into the jungle. His father Vedavyasa was left, he was crying, "Oh, my dear son, my dear son." But Sukadeva did not even turn back. No answer. Only those crying, that calling from Vyasadev, my dear son, only that one was coming, echoing back from the forest. Sukadeva Goswami did not answer anything. See, so his call did not even reach his son's ears. If not today, then tomorrow or the next day, our eagerness for Krishna bhajana should be like Sukadeva Goswami's. And then all our abala and the weaknesses, everything will go away. If anyone lives a comfortable life, that person is actually enjoying his punya that he has done in the previous births. That person is not going to attain Krishna. If Krishna favors one, okay, listen to me. If Krishna favors one, he does not give a comfortable life. On the other hand, he removes your comfort. He will make you cry. And he makes sure that you get disgusted in this material life and you get disgusted in your relations in this life. This is his mercy. He will sometimes, even if you are so stubborn with your home and relatives and this and everything, all the comforts and this and job, money, everything, he puts a very hard hit. He does that. Because of his mercy, he is actually creating a big turmoil in your family, so that you will get to him. Someone offered a beautiful gult to Sanatana Goswami, but what happened to that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself was feeling guilty. Somebody gave it as a donation. Oh, you are so cold. Why don't you take this small comforter and then you will be fine. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just looked at and then especially he noticed that. Of course, he was the guilty feeling. He did not say anything. Next day, Sanatana Goswami went out and he really saw one washerman was really beating a torn cloth. And he approached. This was a beautiful shawl that somebody gave. So he really told this washerman, "Oh, washerman, I need a help from you. I want to exchange this shawl with your cloth that you are beating. Please do that." Then the washerman thought he must be joking. He must be really teasing him or something. So he was asking, no, why are you asking like this? And then after that, no, I am serious, please give that torn cloth that you are beating in exchange to this new shawl. And he could not believe. He got exchanged. And next day he really brought that torn cloth. He actually torn that again further into there's two pieces. One piece he really made that as a loin cloth. And then the second cloth he had as an extra, because when you want to change, you need another cloth. This is how our Goswamis have been living. So he said, burn it. Because he was already under the guilty feeling that he will be oversleeping. So on the contrary, what are we doing here? With great pleasure, all day we are eating, sleeping, joking, partying, laughing, quarreling, and in the midst of all this, we sometimes take the chanting beat and then say Hare Krishna, and also somebody will come and then that's finished. So one may relatively easily get rid of our worldly attachment. Actually, so this is another complication. Removing the attachment, removing the attachment to the relationship is also very tough. But unless we do that, Krishna Bhakti is not going to come. How will I then meet Krishna? So the gopis are saying, we are abhala because our feeling is, like so much of feeling is coming, but we are not able to really see him. And we are not able to really walk. Our feet are unable to take us to Krishna as well. If we try to go out to see Krishna, thousands of people will see us and say, where are you going? Or they will say to our parents, where is your daughter going? She has become a disgrace to your family. Actually, in these modern times, where people are not interested in spiritual life, when a family member begins to engage in bhajana, that is Krishna consciousness, the very first obstacle will be from his own relatives. On the other hand, if their son or daughter drinks and smokes and goes to cinema and keeps illicit connection with the opposite, then the family member think that, nothing of it. They take it, they just think that this everyone is doing and it's normal. But if someone leaves everything for bhajana and interested in devotional life and develop love for Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, they say, he or she has become disgrace to the family. Arey, he's not normal. But if a sadhu hears the same thing, what will he say? Oh, very nice. Because he has taken up to devotional life, he has become the lamplight of the entire family. It's a beacon. Actually, he is the one who can deliver you guys. He is going to liberate many generations of your ancestry actually. In fact, Srimad Bhagavatam says the same thing. When the ancestors hear about this devotee who has taken to Krishna consciousness, that person's forefathers, whether they are in Pitralok or wherever they are, or in heaven or hell, they will begin dancing. Now a devotee has appeared in our family and we are all going to be all liberated. Because Krishna guarantees. Guarantees. If a devotee one actually makes it to Krishna, he says, if you are a Kanishta Adhikari, I will liberate 7 generations before and 7 generations before. Later, I will take care. And if you are the Madhyama Adhikari, I will make sure that you have 14 generations before and 14 generations after. Everybody goes, whole village goes. And if you happen to be a Uttama Adhikari, I will liberate 21 generations from before and 21 generations after. Here one whole town is going to Krishna. That one devotee, just because of one devotee. But here what happens in the society? They want their children to be normal. What is normal? Drinking and smoking and going to cinema and then doing all kinds of nightclub and things like that. And that they are thinking that, oh, this is normal. Actually, the pure status of our jiva is Krishna consciousness. Jivera Swarupahaya Nityera Krishna Dasa. See, this is what they don't understand. That is a normal. So the gopis are saying, Haridasa Varya, oh Govardhan, you are the best servant of Lord Hari. Please be our Guru and please be merciful. Actually, there are 3 personalities. They are called Haridasa. One is Yudhishthira Maharaj, the elder of Pandava. And then second, Sri Uddhava. And third is Sri Giri Govardhan. But it is in order, by the way. Yudhishthira Maharaja has 3 types of relations with Krishna. In Vatsalya Bhava, Sakya Bhava, and in Dasya Bhava. So he serves Krishna in these 3 sentiments according to the necessity. He loves Krishna in the same way as he does Arjuna and Sakadeva as a younger brother. As Krishna's friend, he jokes and laughs with him. And by considering that everything he possesses, his kingdom, wealth, wife, sons, is all for the service of Krishna, he acts as a servant too. After Krishna left Hastinapura, Yudhishthira Maharaj felt so that his kingdom is no longer had any value. But as long as Krishna was present there, he felt that all of his property was for the service of Krishna. Whenever Krishna decided to leave Hastinapura to go back to Dwaraka, Yudhishthira Maharaj would approach Kunti Devi and say, oh my dear mother, he will not listen to me, but he will listen to you. Please speak with him to stay with us forever. And also he really talked to Draupadi. He would say, he will not listen to me, so you just let tears come from your eyes. He won't listen to me because I won't cry. You can cry. You cry to him and just hold him so that let him stay with us. Then because of starting, because Kunti Devi cried and Draupadi cried, Krishna would not go. Then he would say, okay, I will go after a week or something. Like this it was going on. So in this way, sometimes implementing some trickery, he would serve Krishna. Uddhava was Krishna's prime minister, friend and dear servant. And he even performed the function of a Priya Narmasaka. How? He delivered a message to the gopis from Krishna. Of course, that is Uddhava Gita is Uddhava Gita is different. And also Uddhava Kunda, there's a big story that will follow as we go. So now the thing is, there are 3 gradations. One is Purna. Purna means complete. Yudhishthira Maharaja has a Purna mellow. But Uddhava had Purna Tara. Purna Tara means more complete. And then Giriraja Govardhana is Purna Tama. Purna Tama means most complete. Okay. So, in which rasa Krishna desires to enjoy? Whatever rasa that Krishna wants to enjoy, Giri Raja Govardhan has a special place. He can be a Sandarasa, as a, like a mountain, with the forest, all the trees and everything. Sandarasa. Dasya Rasa, he also serves by giving so many things for them, as we talked about. Sakya is because he is actually, look at it, because Sri Krishna has lifted him and on his finger as his own. Sakya, Vatsalya, he is actually taking care of Krishna, Gopas, Gopis, everybody, and providing whatever that they really want to have. And also Madhurya Rasa, how he is arranging all the caves and mountains and wonderful places, so, beautiful trees and forests and so many things. He arranging for that Radha Krishna Yugala to really come and then have their all the rasa dance and all the leelas. In fact, there is one more thing he does, Su Madhurya Rasa, which is very high. So even higher than. That is why when we go to Giri Raja, how we should pray. Oh Giri Raja, you were there when you Krishna, Radharani, Gopas, you are all here. You have seen so many wonderful leelas. Please manifest those whatever that you have witnessed in my heart. So this is the service of Giri Govardhan. Very closely he was serving Sri Radha Krishna. And that is why Gopi is here. And knowing all this, we will go to Giri Raja, offer puja to him and serve him, and then we will attain darshan of Krishna, taking the cows, who has taken cows and graze. So whatever the trickery, whatever the way that they want to just see Krishna. Oh Giriraj, please, by your mercy, please manifest all the pastime that you have witnessed in my heart. Krishna prasaden samasta sailam samrajyam apnoti cha vairnyanapi sakrasya prapta balim sa sakshat govardhano me tishatamabhitam govardhano me dishatamabhitam govardhano me dishatamabhitam. So that is the only desire. What is my desire? To get prema bhakti to Sri Radha Krishna Yugala and to attain them. You have to do whatever that is necessary to do. Like they are crying. Are we crying like that? Now only when we cry like this. Because gopis, they threw everything, all the relations, husbands, relation, homes, everything they really threw up only for the sake of Krishna. Because thus they overpowered Krishna. And even then they are thinking that they don't have any prema. They don't have any love for Krishna. Because whereas all the peacocks, they have love, and deers, they have love, and all the trees and forests, trees and creepers, they have love. But even the clouds have love. We do not have love. This is the feeling. So the gopis are saying, for this we will go to Giriraj Govardhana, because he is the best servant of Hari. Actually, Giriraja does not serve only Krishna, but manam tanoti sahago ganayos tayor yet. Krishna has so many companions, gopas, cows, calves, gopis, when they all join, and Giri Govardhan serves all of them as well. So, Giri Govardhan provides everything for us. To that Giri Govardhan, let us just glorify him with the bhajan, and we will conclude this.
Gauravani